Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. I'm tired from grocery shopping, but I'm still gonna cook. So I got the shrimp. This was actually a good price. I got some onions from the Acme. That's Aldi. Aldi, Aldi, and Rob brought this home. I don't know from where. Anyway, I also got some smoked paprika. Look at the color on that. Some more pepper, some garlic. But I have my garlic. It's all gonna go in here, and then I am going to grab out the pesto and the pasta because we're gonna make this into a pesto dish with shrimp and mushrooms and onions, and I gotta grab the broccoli. Okay, so I put a little bit of onion in there. I'm gonna put just a little bit more. I have my certain days where I prefer to just go ahead and have it pre-chopped. I think we all have those days, right? Don't matter who you are, where you come from, we all have those days. You're like, oh, I don't just feel like standing there cutting everything. And then you're like, there's those other days where you just feel like standing there cutting everything. I'm just gonna cut these in half. Take your knife. If you got the stem, don't forget that stem actually has nutrients. I did wash these. In a dish like this, I don't mind having the mushroom a little bigger than I would with other dishes. You know? You can make this into, quite frankly, you can make this into a creamed soup dish. You actually could a shrimp and broccoli mushroom cream soup, which I might do on another day. I'm not going to say my whole era of cooking since I was a kid that I haven't almost sliced myself, because that would not be true. I think every once in a while everybody slips, nicks your fingers or something. Better to nick your finger than lose your fingers. Sorry, I went quiet for a moment. It's like cutting these mushrooms, you know. And the price on the mushrooms weren't too bad. They were like $1 or something. Kind of like the prices at Trader Joe's when I used to shop with them. Mushrooms would be under $2. That is one thing I seriously miss is Trader Joe's. To be able to shop there. Because we just don't have that in South Jersey, which seriously sucks, but we just don't have one in South Jersey. Now, honestly, I should be using my wooden spoon for this, but whatever. So I'm gonna finish cutting up these mushrooms. So I turn the heat up on this a bit. I want to get these mushrooms going a little bit more before I add in that shrimp and some broccoli, because you know we gotta add that broccoli. I'm gonna snatch a mushroom. My hands are clean. I did wash them. And you're not eating this anyway. Oh my god, that was so good. That real butter, the onions, the mushroom, the garlic. I did get 2 more jars of garlic because I'm a garlic person. Plus, it's really good for you too. If you don't know, garlic is super good for you. It also helps to combat cancer. Mushrooms, on the other hand, they have their own version of helping to heal the body. Oh yeah, I can hear that. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, no more Love Boat music. You know me, I always have my balsamic vinegar. I need to use up the other one before I use that one. Got that one today. I'm grocery shopping. Now I'm gonna put this down in here because honestly you're gonna cook it into your mushrooms and your onions. And that's gonna make that, you know, the essence of that garlic come out a little more. I sound like Emerald Gossi, the essence. Let me make I'm gonna make like a little well in the middle, you know. Then that's where I'm going to put the broccoli. Then I'm gonna cook that in there for a little bit. And then when the broccoli is thawed enough, you know, then I will put in the onion. You really want to make less mess, take that and go like that. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook. Actually, I should have showed it to you first. That looks good so far. Okay, now it's time to add that shrimp. I think that broccoli is cooked just enough to go ahead and put the shrimp in. Now this shrimp is already detailed. It's detailed. It's been gutted. There's no shell on it because you know we don't want to be shellfish here with that. That makes some sort of sense. Got some pretty dang good sized pieces of shrimp. Let me show that to you. Look at those lovelies in there. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of vegetable stock. Now the reason I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here is because before I do put the pesto, I want to have a little moisture in there. Just a little bit, because you know, then we'll be adding the pasta. This is actually a really good brand. So put that over there. I'll mix this a little bit more. The dogs should be back in the other half of the house playing with Steve's and Rob. So if you hear the dog, that's what she's doing. So anyway, we'll go ahead and let this cook. Okay, so Rob did stir this for me. And take a little break. Good look at that shrimp. Oh yeah, that shrimp is nice. That's nice. Rob was trying to keep from eating the shrimp. I'm just joking. Maybe.
I had a mushroom.
Oh, you had a mushroom? How was it? That's good. That's super hot though. So now I'm not gonna put in that pesto yet, even though I said I was gonna put that in with this. You know what? Maybe I will. Little extra. Now I did, however, put some fresh cracked pepper in the veg before I put in the shrimp. Well, good grief, come out of there already. That was a lot of pesto. I like that. Anyway, get over here with a few other things that got go today. And then what I will do is go ahead put that pasta in here. And why? You might be like, why are you doing it that way? Why do you do it that way? Because I want this pasta to be able to, this stuff pops up really good. I want that pasta to be able to like suck up all that delicious in the broth stock. Does that make some sense? So go ahead and pour that in there. If I had sponsors for certain things, remember when Swan's Home Delivery and I were supposed to have a thing, but then they went out of business. Yeah. So anyway, I will partner with this brand or an Aldi brand of gluten-free pasta because that one puffs up really nice too. And I do have some, and I could have used it with this, but alas, I did not. Now, if I wanted to melt some cheese in here, I happen to have some garlic cheese curds. That's right, people, I said it. Garlic cheese curds. A little more broth stock down in there, which is not going to hurt the taste of the pesto. Actually going to be very flavorful for that. We're not even using the whole thing of this vegetable stock, so that can go in the fridge. Once you open that, don't forget to go ahead and put that in the fridge. Oh my god, just the smell. I wish you guys could smell this. Like if you're watching this on the TV, I gotta do something. Grab me a fork. No, anyway. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That flavor from the pesto. That flavor. Anyway, I need to charge my phone and we'll be back with the finished dish. This is that garlic cheese curd. And we call it cheese taps. This stuff is good. That'll go in towards the end. You know what? Let's test and see if this is done yet. Have a fork over here to test that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put that cheese curd in. Oh yeah, I think this is done. Normally it doesn't take this pasta too long to cook. That's done too right there, but I want to see like at the side. You know, that side piece of pasta. Yeah, that's done. And turn that down. I'm tempted to go with the shredder, but we're not going to do that. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and throw some garlic cheese curd in there. Oh my god, you guys, it's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna do this, and normally I would plate on camera, but we'll see. All right, y'all, maybe I'm going to show them me just plating one up, and I'll probably just take a picture of bowls. Today we're using bowls. Shut that off now. Now I did put a little water in here because some of the pasta was sticking to the pot. Can't have that, can we? Oh my god, y'all, like I said earlier, if you could smell it. Look at that cheese pull. Look at that cheese pull. Oh my gosh. The flavor factor that's going to be in this, right? Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's good. I gotta get a fork here. Oh, that's right. I have one over here. Get all that scraped into the bowl. Rob can have this fork. He won't care. Anyway, I'll meet you at the table. So, this, y'all, what do you guys think?
Good. Very good.
I mean, and this is on a budget, y'all. This is on a budget. That's good without the parm. Oh, let me get parm. Thank you. Put a little bit of Parmigiano Romano. Like I said, the dog's just upset because we're eating this and she can smell. Oh, is that your opinion? Thank you. Is that your opinion? Okay. Anyway, this is very nutritious. Just all the flavor in this, all the health in this. You got that shrimp, you got that broccoli, you got those mushrooms, you got the onions, you got the gluten-free pasta. It's so good. My fork melted. I don't care. This is really good. I hope someday I hear that you guys are following my recipes. I know I have at least one viewer that's following my recipes. And I appreciate you for that. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, because this is just too good to keep talking.